mother once begged me to let her 4-year-old daughter die. I was working as a pediatrician in a busy government hospital, used to the cries, the chaos, and the constant emergencies. But never this. "Please, doctor," she said, "give us some comfort, but let her die." I froze. How could any mother possibly say that? How could any mother lose hope so completely? And then I saw Rimi, a severely malnourished little girl, terrified, screaming in frustration, hitting her mother, pulling her hair. Rimi was completely blind. Just a year ago, she could see the clouds, the trees, her mother's face. And then day by day, the light diminished until there was none left. But this was not fate. This was not some rare, incurable disorder. This was caused by something completely preventable: the lack of vitamin A. Vitamin A is essential for eyesight. Without it, a child's vision fades little by little. The cornea softens and melts, and blindness becomes permanent. Half of these children die within a year. Right now, as we speak, more than 200 million children under 5 are at risk of losing their sight. And every single year, 500,000 turn completely blind, just like Rimi. But the solution doesn't lie in a billion-dollar technology, nor does it lie in any new genetic therapy. It lies in just 2 tiny drops of vitamin A. Just 2 drops could save a child's sight and their future. So 6 years ago, I decided no mother should ever have to say those words again. No mother should ever have to wish death upon her child. And that's how Every Infant Matters was born. To prevent vitamin A deficiency with systems built on compassion and justice. So we began by giving vitamin A supplements to malnourished children. But soon I realized it wasn't enough. Because this deficiency didn't just begin in childhood. It actually began much earlier in the body of a young, malnourished girl. She grows up in a house where the boys eat first. She gets only the leftovers. When she attains puberty, she starts to lose blood. Month after month, she becomes anemic. Soon, she becomes a mother and gives birth to a baby already starved of nutrients. This baby, born low birth weight, is now 3 times more likely to go blind or die before its 5th birthday. And the mother continues to suffer. Her energy is low, her hope is even lower. And the best source of vitamin A for her child, her breast milk, is now thin and insufficient, making matters much worse. There are multiple pregnancies, short gaps, relentless poverty, and the deadly cycle continues. But this is not just a health issue. This is inequality resulting from generations of indifference and patriarchy, of girls fed last, heard least, and forgotten first. It was now time to break the cycle. So we trained local women and government ASHA workers to test adolescent girls for anemia using a non-invasive hemoglobin scanner. We treated them, gave them iron and nutrition, followed them throughout pregnancy and lactation, because there is no doubt that the health of a child begins with the health of the mother. Today, we have given more than 750,000 children vitamin A supplements to protect their eyesight. We have screened and treated more than 10,000 women for anemia, and we have supported more than 50,000 expectant mothers with nutrition and care. This model works in the snow-covered mountains of Kargil, near the Indo-Pakistan border. It works in the deserts of Rajasthan, and it even works across oceans in Nigeria and the Philippines. But there's still a long way to go. We cannot bring this change alone. The blindness we must cure is not just in our children's eyes, it is in our collective vision of equality. If we want to end preventable blindness, we first need to end the blindness that keeps our women unseen and undernourished. We must replace superstition with science, apathy with action, and indifference with dignity. Because the cost of saving a child's eyesight is only a few cents. The cost of treating anemia, $3. But the cost of doing nothing? Astronomical. Generations lost to blindness, illness, poverty, and mothers who will mourn forever. I often think of Rimi. She never saw the light again, but she made me see what blindness truly is. It's time we open our eyes and act so that every child everywhere can retain the gift of sight, and every girl is allowed not just to survive but to thrive. Let's make sure no mother ever has to beg for her child's death again, and no child ever lives or dies in the dark. Thank you.